In the beginning, there was only the Word, and the Word was not sound alone. It was consciousness vibrating itself into being. The Word became flesh, because every word is a seed, and every seed, once believed, must bring forth after its kind. You have heard these words before. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1. But few understand what this means for the life you are living right now. This is not the record of some distant cosmic event. This is the story of you. You are the Word made flesh, and the Word you continually speak within yourself becomes the world you walk through. I manifested $68 million, not by luck, not by effort, not by bending circumstance, but through the quiet mastery of inner speech. And it began with 3 words that carry the entire pattern of divine creation within them. I am that. It was not a chant for money. It was the revelation of identity. To say I am is to call forth the power of God in first person. And when you add to that sacred name the quality of what you choose to embody, the universe bends itself around that decree. When I first spoke those words, I did not fully grasp their magnitude. Like many, I once thought manifestation was about wishing harder, trying more, forcing things to happen. But imagination is the creative law, and feeling is its foundation. Creation is not about striving. It is about assuming the inner state and resting there until the outer must obey. So I began to live from the end. I imagined not as one striving to become rich, but as one who already was. I spoke within myself from that state. I prayed not for, but from. That is the difference between wishing and knowing. Science now calls this the observer effect, the principle in quantum physics, showing that observation itself shapes the outcome. But Scripture revealed it long ago. Whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Mark 11:24. Not believe that you will, but that you already have. For the act of creation is finished before the visible reflection appeared. In the silence of my room, I entered that inner chamber where imagination and faith become one. I saw myself in the reality of abundance. I felt the ease, the gratitude, the quiet knowing of divine supply. Though nothing outward changed immediately, I had touched the invisible cause, and the outer world was now compelled to rearrange itself in obedience to that inner truth. For months I persisted. I refused to be moved by appearance. I reminded myself daily, what I see is the shadow of what I believe. If I want a new shadow, I must change the light within. Each morning I rose and said, I am that. I repeated it until the words dissolved into awareness, until they were not something I said, but something I was. Faith matured into knowing, and knowing became being. There is a moment when imagination feels more real than the world. That is the moment of conception, when the unseen reality is born within you. From that moment onward, manifestation is inevitable. Weeks passed. Then, as quietly as a tide turning, opportunity began to unfold. Ideas, meetings, alignments, all in perfect order. It was not forced. It was flow. The world moved in harmony with the state I'd already accepted as real. And one day, without effort or struggle, it appeared. $68 million flowing through channels I could never have predicted. But what I felt was not shock. It was reverence. For the miracle was not the money. It was the realization that consciousness, not circumstance, is the true source of creation. Every miracle is simply the reflection of an inner state believed and sustained. Divine law never changes. What you accept as true of yourself becomes flesh. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. Feeling is the secret. Feeling is the word made flesh. You cannot claim to believe one thing and feel another, for the universe responds not to the words you speak, but to the vibration you hold. When you say, I am poor, you decree lack. When you say, I am blessed, and feel it, you awaken the current of abundance that must externalize. Let the weak say, I am strong. Joel 3:10. The moment you say it with conviction, strength begins to take form. Faith is not pleading for God to move. Faith is resting in the truth that he already has. Faith assumes the wish fulfilled. It is the consciousness of the already accomplished act. And here lies the secret most overlooked. You are not manifesting something you do not have. You are revealing what already exists. Creation is finished. Every possible reality already is. You simply choose which one to express by what you identify as true in consciousness. When you say, I am that, you are not asking. You are aligning. You are identifying with divine authorship. You are declaring oneness with the source. I and the Father are one. John 10:30. The consciousness you call I am is the same that said, let there be light. It is not outside you. It is you. And when you speak from that knowing, all things are possible. There is a science to faith. It is exact, like mathematics. It does not respond to effort, but to alignment. It does not move through doubt, but through identity. If you wish to manifest love, health, wealth, peace, assume the feeling of being it now. Say within, I am that. Then live from it. Let every thought, every gesture, every silence arise from that knowing. Do not chase the outer. Magnetize it through inner stillness. The shadow cannot resist the shape of the light. When I grasped this, my prayers transformed. I no longer said, God, please give me this. I said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. John 11:41. Gratitude became my faith made visible. Not gratitude for what was coming, but for what is in consciousness. That gratitude was the bridge between unseen and seen. The world teaches, see, then believe. The kingdom teaches, believe, then see. The former is effect. The latter is cause. One reacts, the other creates. Each day, go into silence and remember. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. This stillness is not emptiness. It is divine fullness. When thought ceases, creation begins. When the noise ends, the word speaks. You do not manifest through noise, but through quiet conviction, through the calm knowing that the Father within you doeth the works. John 14:10. Miracles are not exceptions to nature. They are the natural outworking of divine law once understood. When I saw those millions appear, I knew I had not created wealth, I had revealed it. The abundance was always there, awaiting recognition. The true treasure was not the money, but the awareness that I am supply itself. You are the temple of the living God. 2 Corinthians 6:16. Within that temple lies every answer, every resource, every manifestation you will ever need. And the key is identification. Whatever you identify with, you become. Say it again. I am that. Say it until the mind surrenders, until the heart burns with knowing. Say it until the words are no longer words, but being. Then walk in that awareness. Do not search for signs, be the sign. Do not wait for change, be the change in consciousness. The outer world will bow to it in time. For the law of manifestation is simple. All things reproduce after their kind. The kind is consciousness. Change the consciousness, and everything must follow. Tonight, close your eye. Withdraw your attention from the outer scene. Enter the secret place. Feel the truth of what you desire as though it were already done. Let gratitude reach like breath, whisper within, I am that. Let it echo until every cell vibrates with the certainty of fulfillment. Then open your eyes. Do not look for proof. Walk as though it were already visible. For the unseen is the seed, and the seed always knows how to bloom. This is how I manifested $68 million by realizing that money was not something to get, but something to reveal. The true manifestation was the awakening of divine identity. And so I say to you now, the same spirit that created galaxies lives in you. The same power that multiplied the loaves listens to your every word. It does not answer to begging, only to being. Say it and mean it. I am that. Speak it not as hope, but as truth. Be still and know it is done. For all creation bows to the voice of I am. When you speak from that holy center, even mountains move and oceans part. Not by might, not by power, but by spirit, says the Lord. Zechariah 4-6. Live these 3 words, and they will open every gate of heaven within you. I am that. And as you continue to repeat these words, not mechanically, not as superstition, but as living revelation, something begins to happen within you. A quiet rearrangement, a holy remembering. The veil between what you call you and what you call God begins to thin until you can no longer find the line that divides them. For there is no line. There is only I am. The more you dwell in this awareness, the more you realize everything in your world has been speaking your inner words back to you all along. Every person, every circumstance, every event, all of them are mirrors of what you have assumed to be true about yourself. And as you change the assumption, the reflection must obey. This is why Jesus said, according to your faith be it unto you. Matthew 9:29. Faith is not blind. Faith is creative sight. It is seeing the unseen and knowing that it is real. It is the consciousness that declares, though I walk through the valley of shadow, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Psalm 23-4. The valley is not real. The shadow only appears because you have turned from the light. Turn again to the light within, and the shadow dissolves. Your life is a conversation with your own consciousness. What you whisper within becomes the shout of circumstance without. Change the conversation, and you will change your world. This is why inner speech is so powerful. You think thousands of thoughts a day, but the ones charged with feeling those are prayers. Not the prayers you speak with words, but the prayers you live in silence. The constant, quiet sentences you repeat to yourself in moments of solitude. I can't afford it. I'm not enough. Things never work for me. These are not harmless thoughts. They are decrees spoken in the name of I am. And every decree in that name must take on form. So discipline your inner language. Let every inner word become a ladder to heaven, not a chain to the past. When you catch yourself declaring lack, stop and correct it. I am supplied. When you catch yourself imagining failure, stop and reverse it. I am victorious. Speak the opposite in the spirit of truth, not denial. For truth dissolves illusion by being known. Your mind may resist at first, for the old patterns will cry out for recognition. They will say, but look at the evidence. Look at the debt, the pain, the rejection. And in that moment, you must answer, as Jesus did in the wilderness. It is written. It is written that I am blessed. It is written that I am the light of the world. It is written that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. You answer illusion with truth, and the truth makes you free. Slowly, the tide of inner belief shifts. The current of your imagination begins to flow in a new direction. What was once resistance becomes reverence. What was once struggle becomes stillness. For when you no longer identify with the problem dissolves, because it was never anything but a misidentified self. You are not the struggler trying to manifest something outside yourself. You are the infinite self, dreaming this moment into being. The dream cannot be greater than the dreamer, and the dreamer cannot be separate from the dream. The moment you know this, truly feel this, you become the master of creation. Look at your life as a sacred play, a divine reflection. Every scene you see now is the echo of a past belief. But the new scene is written the moment you change your self-concept. It may take days or weeks for the world to catch up, but it must, for consciousness is the cause. That is why Neville said, change your conception of yourself, and you will automatically change the world in which you live. There is no other way. You can travel, hustle, network, pray, and plan, but if your inner speech remains rooted in lack, all effort is vain. Conversely, if your inner speech is saturated with the feeling of already being fulfilled, even your smallest actions are magnified 1,000-fold by divine law. To live by faith is not to deny reason, it is to operate from a higher reason. Science tells you energy cannot be created or destroyed. Scripture tells you creation is finished. Both reveal the same truth. You are not adding to the universe. You are rearranging it to the pattern of your belief. And belief is sculpted by imagination and sustained by feeling. So imagine wisely, feel richly. See yourself as one already redeemed, already abundant, already healed. Not in arrogance, but in reverence, for this is not pride. It is worship. It is agreeing with God about who you truly are. To say, I am that, is the highest praise you can offer to the infinite, for it acknowledges the oneness between creator and creation. When you live this way, peace descends upon you like a quiet mantle. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer plead, you proclaim. You no longer live in reaction. You live in revelation. And every so-called miracle that follows will not surprise you, for it will feel as natural as breathing. The moment you speak, I am that, heaven hears and creation responds. The invisible currents move, unseen forces align, and the timeline of your life bends toward that word. The more faithfully you persist, the faster reality reshapes. This is why you must guard the sacred name within you, I am. Do not attach it to anything unworthy of your divinity. Never again say, I am afraid, for that is to claim fear as your identity. Say instead, I am courage. Do not say, I am broken. Say, I am whole. Do not say, I am lost. Say, I am guided. And soon you will find that life itself begins to speak those truths back to you through every event, every encounter, every sign. All of life is God talking to himself through you. And when that understanding becomes your resting place, you will no longer fear the shifting seasons. You will no longer beg for supply, for you will have remembered that the supply and the demander are one. You will walk the earth with the quiet confidence of one who knows the secret. You will speak with power, not because you seek to impress, but because you have seen. You will live not by sight, but by inner vision. This is the resurrection not of a man 2,000 years ago, but of the divine image within you, awakening now. And when that resurrection occurs, you will understand why Jesus said, before Abraham was, I am. John 8:58. He was not speaking of time, but of consciousness, the eternal presence that is beyond birth and death, beyond limitation and form. That same eternal presence is within you now, waiting for recognition. Close your eyes for a moment and feel it. That quiet awareness that is aware of even your thoughts, that is the Christ within you, that is the great I am. And when you finally trust that presence more than you trust the evidence of your senses, manifestation becomes effortless. For then, creation is no longer something you do. It is something you allow. Repeat again within yourself, I am that. Say it until you feel it. Say it until the walls of separation crumble. Say it until your very breath becomes holy. Then open your eyes and walk as though the kingdom were already yours. For it is, it always was. And every step you take from this, knowing, will reveal more of the infinite riches that were prepared for you from the foundation of the world. You will find doors opening where none existed. You will find peace in chaos, beauty in sorrow, and abundance in every form. Not because you forced them, but because you became one with the law of life. And that law is simple. As within, so without. As above, so below. As you imagine, so shall it be. Live these three words, I am that, until they no longer feel like a practice, but like breath, until they become the silent rhythm of your being. And when that day comes, you will know the outer world is nothing more than your own consciousness made visible. Then the game is over, and the real life, the divine life, begins. Be still now and know you are the dreamer awakening. You are the Word made flesh. You are the temple and the light within it. I am that, and that forever is enough. And as those words echo through the chambers of your mind, I am that something begins to expand far beyond thought. Not a feeling born of emotion, but an awakening of identity. The awareness that I was never the small personality, never the fleeting name, never the bundle of memories. I was and am the eternal witness, the divine observer, the life behind the eyes that watch all experience rise and fall like waves on an endless ocean. You begin to understand that every experience, pleasant or painful, was never punishment nor reward. It was reflection. The mirror of consciousness returning to you what you have assumed to be true about yourself. And now, with eyes newly open, you look upon those reflections, not with fear, but with mercy. You forgive the world because you have forgiven yourself for misidentifying your own power. You realize now that no one ever withheld from you. You were withholding from yourself by believing in separation. For as long as you believed that abundance was out there, it could never flow freely in here. But when you declare, I am that, the walls fall, the veils part, and heaven rushes into the earth of your being. It was never about money. It was never about manifestation. It was always about remembering who you are. The riches, the healing, the relationships, they are natural expressions of that remembrance. They come not as reward, but as reflection. You are not here to become worthy of the kingdom. You are here to awaken as the kingdom. When Christ said, the kingdom of God is within you, Luke 17:21, he was describing this revelation, not a place to reach, but a state to realize. And once you dwell there, lack, fear, and struggle cannot survive. You now walk differently. You speak differently. You no longer say, I will become, for becoming implies lack. You say, I am, for being is fulfillment. You no longer chase signs, the signs chase you. You no longer seek proof, life becomes the proof. Because now, every heartbeat, every sunrise, every small kindness reveals one truth. God is not somewhere above, looking down. God is here within, looking out through your eyes. And when that truth anchors itself, even the smallest act becomes sacred. Pouring a cup of water, smiling at a stranger, paying a bill, all become acts of divine order. You begin to live in rhythm with grace. You no longer strive for miracles. You see that existence itself is the miracle. This is what Paul meant when he said, in him we live and move and have our being. Acts 17:28. The entire universe is contained within consciousness, and consciousness is contained within you. The galaxies move through your awareness as thoughts move through your mind. Nothing is outside the I am. The world begins to take on a softness, a sacredness. The edges of separation blur. You no longer fear the unknown, because the unknown is simply the next revelation of yourself. You no longer cling to control, because you have seen that the law is perfect, that every seeming detour, every delay is love disguised as correction. The stillness becomes your home now. You wake in the morning, and before words arise, you feel it, that deep, luminous presence humming beneath the surface of all things. You carry it into your day like a secret melody. And though the world moves around you, the noise, the plans, the unfolding of time, you remain centered in the eternal now. You watch life unfold, but no longer from resistance, only from revelation. Even when storms come, they do not shake you, for you know the storm is not outside you, it is within, passing through, cleansing, transforming. And you remember the words, peace, be still. Makabesh Lushim Vitesha, you say them to the waves of your own mind, and they obey. You are learning now that manifestation is not the goal, embodiment is. To embody the divine nature, to walk as light in form, to look upon the world not as something to fix, but as something to bless it by being the living presence of the answer within it. When you say, I am that, you align your frequency with the highest pattern of life. The cells of your body begin to respond. Health begins to glow from within, because the body too listens to the voice of the I am. Your relationships transform, because others cannot help but mirror the peace you radiate. Your finances align, because the outer always adjusts to the vibration of inner certainty. Everything that once felt difficult begins to flow with ease. And when challenges appear, you smile, for now you understand that challenges are only opportunities for higher alignment. You no longer pray for the storm to stop. You remember you are the wind that moves it. The voice within becomes gentle, clear, unwavering. The chatter quiets, and where once there was anxiety, there is now faith. Not faith as hope, but faith as knowing. The kind of knowing that cannot be shaken, because it is not belief in God, it is the realization that you and God are one life expressing. The time will come when you no longer even think of manifesting, for everything you desire arises before the thought of wanting it is complete. This is the effortless life, the life Jesus lived when he said, "Your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask him." Matthew 6-8. This is not mystical poetry. It is divine law. When you dwell in the I am, the asking and the receiving are one movement. And now, you see the deeper meaning of wealth. Wealth is not the numbers on a screen, but the realization of infinite sufficiency. It is the abundance of knowing that all is well, that nothing can be withheld, that every good thing exists now in spirit. From that knowing, money flows naturally not as master, but as servant. You no longer use money to prove worth. You use it as a channel of love. You become a vessel of blessing, a distributor of divine provision. The energy you once used to chase now becomes power to create. The thoughts you once wasted on worry now become seeds of light. And those seeds grow into trees of life that shelter others in their branches. People will ask, "How did you do it?" And you will smile and say, "I remembered who I am, for no greater secret exists." And one day, as you sit in quiet reflection, you will feel it the same spirit that hovered over the waters in the beginning, now hovering over the stillness of your heart. And you will know, beyond all thought or doubt, creation continues through you. You are not merely a part of the story, you are the storyteller, the breath of God shaping worlds through awareness. You will whisper once more, not as affirmation, but as truth eternal, "I am that." And in that moment, everything in heaven and earth will answer, "Yes, you are." And as you breathe, feel the silence that lives beneath every sound. Not the silence of absence, but the silence of presence, the still hum of divine awareness that has never left you. That is God. That is you. The air around you vibrates with life. The light within your chest expands with each breath. This is not imagination. This is recognition. The recognition that the infinite has chosen this moment, this body, this consciousness as its dwelling place. For ages, humanity searched the heavens for God, yet he was whispering all along in the quiet chambers of the heart, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock." Revelation 3:20. And now you open the door not to receive something new, but to remember what has always been waiting. Your life becomes prayer in motion. Every breath, a verse. Every step, a blessing. Every word, a seed cast upon the soil of eternity. You walk gently now. You move slowly, not from hesitation, but from reverence. You understand that the world is alive, consciousness crystallized into form. Every face you see is a reflection of the same I am wearing a different mask. And as you greet others, something within you bows, for you have seen God everywhere, even in those who seem lost or unkind. You recognize the spark beneath the veil. You no longer take offense, for you know they act from dreams they have not yet awakened from. So instead of reacting, you bless. Instead of condemning, you see through. You become the light that reminds others they are light too. This is what it means to be reborn. Not to begin again, but to awaken again in every moment to the eternal now. To die to fear and rise in faith. To die to separation and rise in oneness. To die to doubt and rise in knowing. You see now why Christ said, "The works that I do shall you do also, and greater works than these." John Erbe Asera, Shittim Asera. He was not exalting himself, but revealing your potential, your truth. He came not to be worshipped, but to be realized within you. The same Spirit that raised him from the dead is the same Spirit breathing through you now. And when that Spirit becomes the center of your awareness, everything becomes possible. Fear dissolves. Time bends. You find yourself where you once dreamed of being, not because you chased it, but because you became it. This is the divine paradox. When you no longer seek to manifest, you manifest more. When you no longer strive for control, everything falls into perfect order. When you no longer pray out of lack, your life itself becomes the answer. You are the prayer and the response. You are the asker and the giver. You are the sound and the silence, the alpha and the omega awareness, beginning and ending within itself. And so the journey turns inward once more. You close your eyes and return to that sacred center, that still point between breath. There, you speak again the ancient name, I am that. You do not strain to feel it, you rest in it. You do not seek a sign, you are the sign. In that stillness, the boundaries of the body soften. You are not limited by form, you are not confined by circumstance. You are the vast field in which all forms arrive. You are awareness itself, infinite and formless, dreaming temporarily as this person in this life for the joy of knowing itself. You see now that manifestation is not something to get it, is the natural blooming of your being. Just as a rose does not strive to flower, you do not strive to create. Creation flows effortlessly when you remember who you are. And as this remembrance deepens, gratitude floods your heart, not the gratitude that pleads, but the gratitude that knows. You thank God not for what is to come, but for what eternally is. You realize the kingdom has always been here, waiting for you to look inward. And now that you have, the gates stand open, never to close again. So let your final prayer be not with words, but with being. Let your life itself say thank you. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this awareness. Thank you for the realization that heaven is not a place. It is consciousness awakened to its own divinity. Now the voice within you speaks softly, almost as a whisper. This is my beloved child, in whom I am well pleased. And in that holy moment, you finally believe it. The striving ceases. The seeking ends. And in the silence that remains, there is only peace. The peace that passes understanding. The peace of being at one with the Father. You stand now as the living expression of the Word, the Christ, within awaken. You no longer say, one day I will manifest. Quote, you say, I am the manifestation. You no longer say, I am waiting for a miracle. You say, I am the miracle. And as those words settle into your soul, a quiet smile forms, not of pride, but of awe. For you have touched the eternal truth. The universe is not outside you, it is unfolding as you. And every dream you dared to imagine was simply life, inviting you to remember your creative power. Now, wherever you go, abundance flows, because you carry the source within. Wherever you speak, hearts awaken, because your words are light. Wherever you rest, peace descends, because heaven recognizes its own reflection in you. And so you live in this world, yet not of it, walking in time, yet moving through eternity, knowing with calm certainty that no matter what arises, you need only return to the truth. I am that. Whisper it once more with reverence and power. I am that. I am that. I am. And in the stillness that follows, let those words fade into silence, for silence is the true voice of God. Rest there now, for the miracle is already complete. And now, in this stillness, feel the holiness of your own breath. The same breath that spoke galaxies into being, now moving softly through you. You have journeyed through words, through faith, through the quiet corridors of your own awareness, only to arrive where you have always been, in the heart of God. There is no distance left to travel. There is nothing left to earn. You stand in the finished work of creation, whole, complete, radiant. The veil has lifted, and what remains is truth. All the striving, all the fear, all the waiting dissolved in this simple knowing. You were never becoming divine. You were only remembering. The light that shines from within you now does not need to be understood. It only needs to be lived. Carry it with humility. Speak it with gentleness. Let your life become the evidence of grace. Walk now as a living prayer, an open vessel for love. For wherever you go, God goes. Whatever you touch becomes sacred. Whatever you imagine becomes form. This is the promise fulfilled. Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. Matthew 28-20. Not beside you as you. So as you rise from this moment, rise different. Move with the quiet majesty of one who knows the truth of being. Let every heartbeat remind you, you are the Word made flesh. Let every step proclaim, heaven walks the earth through me. The world will feel your peace. It will respond to your certainty. It will mirror the light you have found within yourself. And when doubt whispers again, as it sometimes will, you will smile and return to the center, to the one eternal answer that dissolves all illusion. I am that. Let those words be your seal, your song, your resting place. Repeat them not to create, but to remember. Repeat them until there is no separation between the speaker and the spoken, between the dream and the dreamer. For when you truly know, I am that, you awaken to the infinite, the unbroken, the eternal, the living presence of God expressing through you. And from that place, all things are possible. All things are holy. All things are already done. So now, let there be stillness. Let there be peace. Let there be light. For you are the beginning and the end, the word and its echo, the silence and the song. You are the answer you were seeking. You are the prayer fulfilled. You are the manifestation made visible. And so, with reverence, with calm, with unshakable knowing, let your final word be your eternal truth. I am that. I am that. I am.
There is a moment in the quiet of the night when the world is still and the veil between the seen and the unseen becomes thin. At 3 a.m., when you find yourself awake, know that this is no accident. This is a sacred invitation, a calling from the divine to rise in stillness, to turn inward, to speak the words that shape your reality. For in this hour, creation listens. The universe bends to the power of your prayer, and the seed of breakthrough is sown. Close your eyes. Feel the presence of God surrounding you. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, let go of doubt, fear, and limitation. There is no separation between you and the infinite power that moves all things. You are not begging for change. You are aligning with it. You are not asking for help. You are stepping into the awareness that help is already here. This moment is where transformation begins. Say these words in faith. Father, I know that you have awakened me for a reason. I stand in your presence aware of the boundless love that flows through me. I declare that today is a day of miracles. I am not bound by yesterday's struggles, nor am I trapped in fear of tomorrow. I stand in the fullness of your grace, knowing that everything I seek is already mine. My heart is open, my spirit is ready, and my path is clear. I receive divine guidance, divine provision, and divine peace. I am free, I am whole, I am victorious. Sit in this knowing, feel it move through you, as though the very cells of your being are responding. Let the prayer become more than words, let it become a certainty. What you declare in this sacred moment takes root in the unseen and must appear in the seen. There is no force against you that can stand when you walk in this authority. Gratitude fills your heart, for you do not need to see evidence before you believe. You believe, and therefore it must be. You rise from this prayer not as one waiting for a breakthrough, but as one who already possesses it. The night may be dark, but the dawn is breaking, and as the sun rises, so does your new reality. In the stillness of the night, you are not alone. You are not just a mere observer of the world around you. You are a creator. The power to change, to transform, and to rise above any circumstance resides within you. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it is not just a random awakening. It is a divine invitation to shift your focus, to remember who you are, and to align yourself with the forces of creation. There is an energy at this hour that speaks directly to your soul, an energy that reminds you of your innate power to manifest, to bring into reality the desires of your heart. So when you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, do not fear the quiet, embrace it. This is not a time for restlessness or worry. This is the moment to pray, to speak with intent, to call forth the breakthrough you have been waiting for. You are not asking for permission. You are not begging. Instead, you are affirming what you know to be true. You are speaking into existence the reality that is already yours. You have been given this moment to speak with authority, to tap into the abundant energy that is available to you at this very hour. Close your eyes and begin to center your mind on the infinite possibilities before you. In this sacred space, time does not exist. The limitations you face in the physical world cannot hold you back here. As you breathe in deeply, allow the breath to fill you with peace, and as you exhale, release all that no longer serves you. Feel the tension leave your body. Feel the weight of yesterday's troubles lift from your shoulders. In this moment, you are free, free to be who you were always meant to be, free to step into the life that has been waiting for you. Now, as you settle into this stillness, speak these words aloud or in your heart, knowing that the universe is listening. I am one with the divine power that created me. I am one with the source of all life. I stand before you, Father, knowing that you have equipped me with everything I need to fulfill my purpose. I do not come to you with a spirit of lack, but with a heart full of gratitude. I know that my desires are already fulfilled in the unseen, and I trust that they will manifest in the perfect time. I declare that today is the day my breakthrough begins. I declare that I am worthy of all that you have for me. I declare that all things work together for my good. I declare that I am aligned with your divine will, and nothing can stand in my way. As you speak these words, feel the power behind them. These are not just empty affirmations, these are declarations of truth. The words you speak have the power to create. They carry the energy of life itself. As you declare your breakthrough, know that you are planting seeds that will soon sprout in your life. Trust that the divine order of the universe is already working on your behalf, and that nothing will stop it from manifesting. Your breakthrough is inevitable. It is already done. Take a moment to sit with this truth. Let it fill your heart and mind. Know that you are not waiting for something outside of you to change. You are not waiting for permission to step into your greatness. You are the one who creates the change. You are the one who brings the breakthrough. It is not about hoping for something to happen. It is about knowing without a shadow of a doubt that it already is. In this quiet moment, feel the presence of God all around you. Know that you are never alone. In fact, you are always surrounded by the love and guidance of the divine. The same energy that created the stars, the planets, and the very breath in your lungs is within you. You have access to this limitless power at all times. You are a co-creator with the divine, and everything you desire is available to you when you step into this truth. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel the love of God surrounding you. Know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are supported. In this moment, nothing is impossible. There is no challenge too great, no obstacle too high. Your breakthrough is already here. It is already unfolding. Trust in this process. Trust that everything you need is coming to you, and it will come in the perfect time. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to worry. Everything is happening exactly as it should. Now, as you sit in this space of trust and peace, let go of any fear or doubt that may be lingering in your heart. Fear has no power here. Doubt has no place in this sacred moment. Release them both and know that the divine is in control. The universe is responding to your faith, to your belief in what is already yours. You are not waiting for something to come to you. You are simply stepping into the reality that it already has. Feel the weight of doubt lift off your shoulders as you surrender to the flow of divine timing. Everything is happening in perfect order. The seeds of your breakthrough are already planted, and the soil is rich. The rain will fall, the sun will shine, and your desires will grow. There is nothing that can stop this process from unfolding. Trust in the timing of your life. Trust that every step you take is leading you closer to your manifestation. As you continue to pray, allow yourself to feel the gratitude in your heart. Feel the joy of knowing that your breakthrough is not something that is far off in the future. It is here. It is now. The moment you spoke those words in faith, the wheels of creation began to turn. The universe has heard you, and it is already responding. Your breakthrough is not something that you are waiting for. It is something that you are stepping into. With every breath you take, feel the power of your words reverberating through the universe. Know that as you speak, things are shifting. What was once impossible is now becoming possible. What was once out of reach is now within your grasp. Your breakthrough is already here, and it is unfolding in ways you cannot yet see, but will soon experience. In this moment, remind yourself that you are worthy of every good thing that is coming your way. You are deserving of the breakthroughs that are unfolding in your life. Do not allow the world to tell you otherwise. You are the beloved of God, and you are entitled to all the blessings that the divine has in store for you. There is no limitation in God. There is no lack in God. And because you are one with God, there is no limitation or lack in you. Feel the presence of God more strongly now. Know that you are one with this divine power, that you are in harmony with the universe, and that everything you desire is already on its way to you. There is no force greater than the love that flows through you. There is no obstacle that can withstand the power of your belief. Your breakthrough is inevitable. You are moving closer to it with every breath you take, with every word you speak, with every thought you think. Let the power of this truth fill you completely. Let it saturate every fiber of your being. Know that you are not waiting for your breakthrough to come. You are already walking in it. It is already done. It is already here. You are already living the life you desire. All that you need to do is trust, and it will unfold before you in perfect order. Now, as you finish this prayer, carry this knowing with you throughout your day. When you go about your life, know that you are walking in the manifestation of your prayers. Every step you take is a step toward your breakthrough. Every word you speak is a declaration of your power. Every thought you think is in alignment with the life you are creating. You are not separate from your desires. You are one with them. And as you continue to pray, as you continue to trust, as you continue to believe, the universe will continue to respond. Your breakthrough is unfolding right now. You are living it. You are living the manifestation of your deepest desires. As you rest in this divine knowing, feel the warmth of your own inner light expanding. In this moment, you are no longer just an individual struggling to achieve or attain. You are an infinite being woven into the fabric of the universe, connected to the source of all creation. You are part of the eternal flow of life, and the universe is always working in your favor. There is no effort in this. There is no resistance. You need only to relax into it, to trust that your desires are not separate from you, but an expression of who you already are. You are not waiting for a breakthrough. You are the breakthrough. As you sit in the peace of this realization, feel the rush of gratitude fill your heart. You have been awakened to the truth of your power. You have been given the key to unlock the door to your dreams. This is not a future event. This is happening now. Your breakthrough is unfolding in real time, in this very moment. There is no need to search for it outside of you. It is already here, already present, already manifesting. All that you need to do is align yourself with it. Speak the words, believe in their power, and know that the universe has no choice but to respond. There is an inner knowing that rises up within you at this moment, a quiet confidence that tells you that you are on the right path, that everything is working out for you. You do not need to see the full picture yet. You do not need to know how every piece will fall into place. Trust in the process, trust in the divine timing that orchestrates all things. Even when things seem uncertain, even when you cannot yet see the manifestation with your physical eyes, know that it is already done in the unseen realms. The moment you declared it, it was set into motion. The universe heard you, and it has already begun to bring your desires into form. As you continue to meditate in this space of peace, let go of any resistance to the flow of your breakthrough. Sometimes the mind can begin to doubt. It can begin to question how or when or where, but you must remember that doubt only delays the manifestation. Doubt is not your ally. Your ally is faith. Your ally is trust. Your ally is the knowing that the universe is perfectly designed to respond to your belief. When you trust, you allow the manifestation to unfold naturally, without forcing or controlling the process. The breakthrough that you seek is not far off. It is not something that is outside of you, something that you need to earn or strive for. It is something that is within you, always has been and always will be. When you wake up in the quiet of the early morning, like now, you are given a sacred opportunity to remember who you are. You are reminded of your divine nature, your inherent worth, and the boundless power that resides within you. This is not a time to beg or plead, but to affirm, to declare, to command the universe to align with the truth of your being. Feel the peace of your words sinking deeper into your soul. As you repeat the prayer, let it reverberate through your being. I am a divine being created in the image of God. I am worthy of all the blessings that are already on their way to me. I am the creator of my life, and I declare that everything I desire is already on its way. My heart is open, my mind is clear, and I am in perfect alignment with the abundant flow of the universe. I trust the process. I trust that everything is happening for my highest good. I trust that I am worthy of receiving everything I ask for. It is already mine. With every repetition, feel yourself sinking deeper into this truth. Allow it to fill every corner of your being, to fill the space around you, and to expand into the universe. You are not just praying, you are affirming your place in the grand scheme of creation. You are declaring your sovereignty, your power, and your divine birthright. There is no space in this prayer for doubt or fear, only belief, only trust, only the unwavering knowledge that what you have asked for is already on its way. As you settle deeper into this space, take a moment to reflect on all the things you have already manifested in your life. Look back at your journey and recognize the times when you asked, believed, and received. Your life is filled with evidence of your ability to create. Your past is a testament to your power, and your future is simply waiting for you to step into it. Each moment is an opportunity to create anew, and each moment is a chance to align more deeply with your divine truth. The things you desire are not outside of you, they are already within you. The breakthrough you seek is not a future event, it is a present reality. The only thing standing between you and your breakthrough is your ability to believe, to trust, and to fully embrace the truth of who you are. You are a creator, and this world is your canvas. You can paint any picture you desire. You can manifest anything you want, as long as you believe that it is already done. Now, as you sit with these thoughts, feel the power of your prayer filling the room, filling your being and expanding into the universe. Everything that is meant for you is already here. It is not in the distant future. It is right now. The breakthrough you seek is already unfolding. The doors are opening, the pathways are clear, and the universe is aligning to bring your desires into form. When you wake up in the early morning hours, remember that you are not alone. You are part of something much greater than yourself. You are part of a divine flow that is always moving, always shifting, always expanding. This flow is not something that you have to fight for or earn. It is your natural state. It is your divine birthright. And in this moment, as you wake up at 3 a.m., you are reminded of that truth. Feel the power of this moment. Feel the power of your words. You are a divine being, and everything you desire is already yours. You are not waiting for your breakthrough to come to you. You are already walking in it. You are already living in the manifestation of your desires. The universe is responding to you right now. It is responding to the power of your belief, to the power of your faith, and to the power of your trust. In this moment, you are one with everything you seek. You are one with the universe. You are one with the divine power that created you. There is nothing outside of you that can stop you. There is nothing that can stand in your way. You are a co-creator with the universe, and everything you desire is already on its way. You are not asking for permission. You are simply aligning with what is already yours. Let this knowing fill your heart. Let it fill your mind. Let it fill your soul. You are not waiting for a breakthrough. You are already living it. You are already walking in it. You are already receiving it. Everything you desire is already here. The universe is already responding to you. Your breakthrough is already unfolding. All you need to do is trust, believe, and step into the life that is waiting for you. It is already done, and in this moment you are living it. As you continue to rest in this knowing, take a deep breath and feel the expansion of your soul. With every breath, you invite the essence of divine creation to flow through you, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your desires. Feel the energy of your heart beating in alignment with the pulse of the universe. The rhythm of life is perfect, and you are in harmony with it. Your heart is open, your mind is clear, and your body is relaxed. You are a vessel for the divine, and the divine is flowing through you, creating, manifesting, and transforming your reality. This breakthrough you seek is not far off. It is already on its way. Trust in the power of your intention. Trust in the power of your words. Trust in the power of your belief. The universe is always responding to you, and your words have power. Your thoughts are seeds that have already been planted in the fertile soil of the universe. With every prayer, every affirmation, and every declaration, you are watering those seeds and allowing them to grow. The roots are deep, the foundation is strong, and the manifestation of your desires is inevitable. As you sit in the stillness of this moment, feel the peace of knowing that you are supported. You are not alone in this journey. The universe is always working in your favor. The divine is always by your side. You are surrounded by a force that loves you unconditionally, that wants the best for you, that is working behind the scenes to bring your desires into reality. You are not chasing after your dreams. Your dreams are already on their way to you. They are being magnetized by the power of your belief and the clarity of your intention. Now, as you allow yourself to relax deeper into this moment, begin to reflect on the power of your thoughts. Every thought you think is a seed that is being planted in the garden of your life. Are you planting seeds of doubt, fear, or uncertainty? Or are you planting seeds of faith, trust, and belief? Your thoughts are the blueprint for your reality. They shape the life you experience. Every moment is an opportunity to consciously choose your thoughts and your beliefs. You have the power to decide what you will focus on, and what you choose to focus on will expand in your life. When you wake up at 3 a.m., remember that this is a sacred time. It is a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is thin. It is a time when the divine is speaking to you, guiding you, and reminding you of who you truly are. This is the time to connect with the source of all creation, to tune in to the stillness within, and to affirm your desires with unwavering confidence. In this sacred space, there is no room for doubt. There is no room for fear. There is only the presence of the divine and the knowing that your breakthrough is already on its way. You do not need to struggle or strive for what you want. The universe is not a place of scarcity, it is a place of abundance. Everything you desire is already yours. It is already in your vibrational field, waiting for you to align with it. When you wake up at 3 a.m., take a moment to acknowledge the abundance that is already present in your life. Acknowledge the many blessings that you already have, and know that more are on their way. The universe responds to gratitude. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you open the door to receive even more. As you sit in this space of gratitude, remember that you are always in the right place at the right time. There is no need to rush or force anything. The universe has a perfect plan for you, and that plan is unfolding with divine precision. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should. You are exactly where you need to be. Your breakthrough is not something you need to chase after. It is already here. It is already unfolding. It is already on its way to you. When you wake up at 3 a.m., remind yourself that this is the perfect time to connect with your higher self. This is the time to affirm your power, your purpose, and your potential. You are not just a passive observer of your life, you are an active creator. You are a divine being, capable of creating anything you desire. Your mind is a powerful tool, and when you use it with intention, you can shape your reality in ways that will astound you. The moment you set your intention, the universe begins to respond. The moment you believe in the possibility of your breakthrough, the universe begins to align with that belief. Feel the power of this moment. Feel the power of your own divine nature. You are a creator, a manifester, a co-creator with the universe. Everything you desire is already within your reach. It is not out of your grasp. It is not somewhere in the future. It is right here, right now. You are not waiting for your breakthrough, you are living it. You are experiencing it in this moment. The breakthrough you seek is not something that is coming in the distant future. It is happening right now. The universe is always responding to your thoughts, your beliefs, and your intentions. The moment you decide what you want, the universe begins to align with that desire. This is the time to remember that there is no shortage of anything. There is no lack, there is no limitation. The universe is abundant and you are a part of that abundance. You are deserving of everything you desire. There is no need to ask for permission. You do not need to wait for approval. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. Your desires are valid, your dreams are worthy. The universe has already said yes to everything you want. Your breakthrough is already on its way. In this moment, as you wake up at 3 a.m., take a moment to declare your intention once again. Speak the words with confidence, with power, and with belief. I am worthy of my breakthrough. I am deserving of all the blessings that are already on their way to me. I am the creator of my reality, and I declare that everything I desire is already mine. I trust in the process. I trust in the divine timing of the universe. I trust that my breakthrough is already unfolding. I am aligned with the flow of abundance, and I welcome it into my life. Feel the energy of these words filling your being. Feel the power of your intention shaping your reality. You are not just praying for your breakthrough. You are creating it. You are not just asking for a miracle. You are becoming the miracle. The universe has no choice but to respond to your belief. It is already responding. It is already aligning with your desires. The breakthrough you seek is already unfolding in perfect harmony with the universe. As you rest in this truth, remember that you are a divine being, connected to the source of all creation. You are powerful beyond measure. You are worthy of every blessing that is coming your way. You do not need to chase after anything. Your desires are already on their way. Your breakthrough is already happening. Trust in the process. Trust in the divine timing. Trust in the power of your words, your belief, and your intention. It is already done. And in this moment you are living in the manifestation of your desires. In this moment, as you find yourself awakening at 3 a.m., you are being invited to step into the fullness of your divine power. The stillness of the early morning holds an immense potential for transformation. It is in this quiet, sacred space that you can connect with the divine flow of creation, where you can align yourself with the manifestation of your desires. This is not merely a random hour of the day. It is a divine moment in which your consciousness can fully expand to receive the abundance of the universe. The very act of waking at 3 a.m. signals that you are in tune with the higher realms. It is a reminder that there is an energy moving through you, guiding you, showing you the way forward. In this sacred moment, take a deep breath, and with each exhale, let go of any resistance or doubt that may be clouding your mind. You are in the presence of divine possibility, and the moment you choose to align your thoughts and emotions with your desires, the universe begins to move in accordance with you. You are not separate from your desires. They are part of you, and they are always within your reach. The power to manifest is already in your hands. It has always been there, and it is now your time to claim it. As you breathe deeply, feel the energy of your breath merging with the energy of the universe. You are not apart from this vast, infinite creation. You are one with it. Every breath you take is a reminder that the universe is constantly providing for you, constantly supporting you in your growth and expansion. You are a divine expression of the universe's abundant love. And in this moment, you are coming into alignment with the source of all creation. In this sacred moment of stillness, as the world sleeps, you are awakening to your divine truth. In the quiet of the early morning, there is a magic that can only be felt when you open yourself up to it. The hour may seem dark, but in this darkness is a potential that holds the keys to unlocking your dreams. Just as the seed in the soil grows in the unseen darkness, so too does your breakthrough begin to manifest in the unseen realms. What you desire is already taking shape. And as you begin to affirm your desires, you are aligning yourself with that divine potential. You are not waiting for something to come to you, it is already on its way. You are simply tapping into the eternal flow of abundance that is always available to you. The power of this moment lies in your willingness to step into your full divine potential. This is the time to declare with absolute faith that your breakthrough is here. The moment you set your intention and believe in the possibility of your desires, you are beginning the process of manifestation. The universe has already said yes to your dreams, and your belief in them allows you to step into the reality of their fulfillment. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you feel is contributing to the creation of your reality. You are not just a passive observer, you are an active participant in the unfolding of your life. You are a creator, co-creating with the universe to bring about the life you desire. It is easy to become distracted by the noise of the world and the doubts that creep into your mind. But in this sacred moment, you are reminded of your divine power. You are reminded that the universe responds to your thoughts and beliefs, and when you align with the divine flow of abundance, all things are possible. Your breakthrough is not a distant dream, it is already here. It is already unfolding before your eyes, and you are playing an active role in bringing it to fruition. Your belief in your desires is the catalyst that activates the manifestation process. When you wake up at 3 a.m., it is a signal that you are being called to remember who you truly are. You are not separate from your desires, you are one with them. The universe is always working in your favor, always guiding you toward your highest good. The divine has already aligned the circumstances, people, and events necessary for your breakthrough. Your job is simply to trust in the process and to continue aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot see it yet. The unseen forces of the universe are at work behind the scenes, orchestrating everything in perfect divine timing. This is the moment to let go of any doubts or fears that may arise. The universe does not respond to fear, it responds to faith. When you believe in the possibility of your breakthrough, you are opening the door for it to manifest in your life. The breakthrough is not something that happens outside of you, it is something that happens within you. The moment you align your thoughts with your desires, the manifestation begins. Your thoughts are the seeds that are being planted in the garden of your reality. With every thought you think, you are watering those seeds, nurturing them into full bloom. The key to manifestation lies in your ability to trust. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in the divine plan for your life. The universe is always working in your favor, always guiding you toward your highest good. Your breakthrough is not dependent on external circumstances. It is dependent on your belief. When you believe in the possibility of your desires, you are activating the divine flow of abundance that is already present in your life. The universe is always ready to respond to your faith, to your trust, and to your belief. As you sit in this quiet moment, allow yourself to feel the deep knowing that everything you desire is already on its way. It is not something you need to chase after, it is already here. The universe is constantly aligning with your desires, bringing them to fruition in divine timing. Trust that what you want is already in motion. You are simply required to stay in alignment with it, to trust in its manifestation, and to continue affirming its presence in your life. The breakthrough you seek is already happening, even if you cannot yet see it. It is unfolding in the unseen realms, and as you continue to trust in its arrival, it will manifest in your physical reality. Now take a deep breath and feel the energy of the universe flowing through you. Feel the power of your intention, the power of your belief, and the power of your trust. The breakthrough is already here. You are already living in the manifestation of your desires. Your faith is the key that unlocks the door to your dreams. Every prayer, every affirmation, every declaration is a confirmation that your desires are already on their way. The universe has already said yes to your dreams, and it is now your job to receive them. This moment of stillness, this moment of peace, is a powerful opportunity for you to reconnect with the divine flow of abundance. When you wake up at 3 a.m., remember that the universe is always working in your favor. It is always guiding you toward your highest good. Trust in the process, trust in your own power, and trust in the divine timing of the universe. Your breakthrough is already happening. Your desires are already coming to fruition. You are aligned with the flow of abundance, and all things are possible for you. So, as you wake in the early hours of the morning, let go of any doubts, let go of any fear, and surrender to the divine flow of creation. Know that your breakthrough is on its way. Know that everything you desire is already yours. Your thoughts, your belief, and your intention are the key to unlocking the abundance that is already within you. Trust in the process and allow the universe to bring your desires to fruition in perfect divine timing. You are already living in the manifestation of your dreams. In this sacred space of stillness, you are being called to recognize your divine essence. As you wake in the early hours of the morning, you are being reminded of the infinite power that lies within you. You are not a passive participant in this life. You are the active creator of your reality. The world outside may seem chaotic and circumstances may appear uncertain, but you are never alone in this journey. Every moment, every breath, every thought is a step in the creation of your world. In this moment of quiet reflection, you are tapping into the divine energy that is always available to you. The early morning hours, especially the 3 a.m. hour, are a time of deep connection to the higher realms. This time is a portal, an invitation for you to step outside of the constraints of time and space and enter into the realm of limitless possibilities. When you wake at 3 a.m., the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is thinner, and you have access to a profound level of consciousness that allows you to connect more deeply with your higher self. This is a divine gift, an opportunity for you to realign with the truth of who you are and the desires that are calling you forward. It is easy to become caught in the distractions and noise of the world, to get lost in the stories and the doubts that swirl in the mind. But in these early hours, the distractions fade and you are left with the purest form of your thoughts. This is the moment to claim your divine inheritance, to declare with unshakable certainty that you are worthy of everything you desire. The universe has already heard your prayers, and the forces of creation are moving on your behalf. Trust in the unfolding of your life. Trust that every step you take, every decision you make, is leading you to the fulfillment of your dreams. As you lie in the quiet of the early morning, take a moment to close your eyes and feel the presence of the divine within you. Feel the infinite power that resides in the depths of your being. Know that you are never separate from the source of all creation. You are one with it, and it is one with you. The desires you hold in your heart are not separate from you. They are a reflection of your true essence. They are a part of your soul's purpose. And as you align with them, you are aligning with the divine flow that moves through all things. When you wake at 3 a.m., it is not a coincidence. It is a divine nudge, an invitation for you to connect with the deep well of power that exists within you. The universe does not operate by chance. Everything that happens in your life is part of a greater plan, a divine design that is unfolding with perfect timing. Your breakthrough is already happening, and the moment you acknowledge it, you will begin to see it unfold before your eyes. You are not waiting for your breakthrough to come to you. It is already here, unfolding in the unseen realms, ready to emerge into your physical reality. Your thoughts and beliefs are the keys that unlock the door to your desires. In the quiet of these early hours, allow yourself to enter into a state of deep gratitude. Gratitude is the gateway to abundance. When you are grateful for what you have, you open yourself up to receiving even more. Gratitude is a powerful vibration that aligns you with the flow of the universe. As you focus on the blessings in your life, you activate the law of attraction, and the universe responds by bringing even more blessings into your life. In this moment of stillness, allow your heart to be filled with gratitude for everything you have and for everything that is on its way. You are not just a passive receiver in this process. You are an active participant in the creation of your life. The universe responds to your energy, to your vibration. The more you align yourself with the energy of gratitude, the more you attract what you desire. The universe is always listening to your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, and it responds by bringing you experiences that match your inner vibration. So as you wake in the early hours of the morning, take a moment to tune into the frequency of gratitude. Feel the power of your desire, the joy of knowing that everything you have asked for is already on its way. The moment you claim your desires, you are stepping into the manifestation process. The breakthrough you seek is not something that will come to you from the outside. It is already within you. It is a part of your inner landscape waiting to be revealed. The universe is always responding to your inner state of being. The more you align yourself with the energy of your desires, the more quickly they will come into your physical reality. Trust in this process. Trust that everything is happening for you, even when it may seem like nothing is changing. The forces of the universe are constantly working behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly for your highest good. In these early hours, as you sit in silence, allow yourself to feel the presence of your divine self. You are not the limitations of your past, you are the infinite possibilities of your future. Every moment is an opportunity for you to step into the fullness of who you are. Your desires are not only possible, they are inevitable. The moment you align your thoughts and emotions with the truth of your desires, the manifestation process begins. Your belief is the catalyst that activates the flow of abundance in your life. In this moment, release any doubts or fears that may be lingering in your mind. Know that the universe is always on your side, always working in your favor. The process of manifestation is not about waiting for something to happen. It is about becoming the vibration of what you desire. When you align your energy with your desires, the universe cannot help but respond. You are a powerful creator, and everything you need to manifest your dreams is already within you. Trust that the breakthrough you seek is already on its way. The more you focus on your desires and believe in their arrival, the faster they will manifest in your life. The universe is always responding to your energy, and the more you align with the vibration of your desires, the more quickly they will come to you. As you lie in the quiet of the early morning, take a moment to visualize your desires as already fulfilled. See them clearly in your mind's eye. Feel the emotions of having already achieved them. The more vividly you can imagine your desires as already realized, the more quickly they will come into your reality. Your imagination is the key to unlocking your manifestation. The more you use your imagination to feel the emotions of having what you desire, the faster the universe will respond. The breakthrough you seek is not a distant dream. It is already here, already unfolding in the unseen realms. All you have to do is align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the truth of your desires, and they will manifest before your eyes. In this sacred moment of stillness, remember that you are a divine creator. You have the power to shape your reality, to bring your desires into physical form. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in the divine plan that is unfolding in your life. Everything you desire is already on its way. The universe has already said yes to your dreams, and it is now your job to trust that the manifestation is coming. Your breakthrough is already happening, and all you have to do is stay aligned with your desires and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. As you move through your day, carry with you the knowing that your breakthrough is inevitable. The universe has already conspired to bring your desires into fruition. The power of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your feelings will shape the course of your life. Trust that everything you have asked for is already on its way. The divine forces are aligning in your favor, and all you need to do is stay rooted in your faith, your belief, and your vision. You are a powerful creator, and the universe is always responding to the energy you put out. Each thought, each feeling, each prayer is part of the divine process, guiding you to the manifestation of your dreams. So, as you rise each morning, remember that you are not waiting for your breakthrough. It is already here. It is unfolding in ways you cannot yet see. But trust that the seeds of your desires are growing and the harvest is just around the corner. Know that you are divinely supported. Everything you need to manifest your dreams is already within you. Trust in the process, trust in the timing, and trust in the power that resides within you. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. And that moment is closer than you think. Keep believing, keep visualizing, and keep feeling the joy of already having everything you desire. You are the creator of your reality, and your breakthrough is already unfolding.